What's up, guys? So, I don't know. I thought it'd be interesting, maybe, to talk about what it's like to be a truck driver in this time of social distancing. And then I had 2 weeks off because I had vacation already scheduled, so I went ahead and took it because I needed it to kind of figure out and wrap my head around this. And it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. So while I was on vacation, my truck got used. So for 2 weeks, somebody was in this truck. So I came in yesterday and I sprayed everything down with rubbing alcohol, right? But you're not going to get everything. At the end of the day, let's face it, the only real way to completely hide from this virus is to just stay home. It's impossible to stay clean. I have to get back there and unload this trailer. And it's impossible. I mean, you can't stay clean. You can stay pretty clean, but at the end of the day, man, it's a mind game, and I've been trying to psych myself up. So I'm going to go inside, see if my paperwork's ready. That's another thing. So I have to go inside this building, get my paperwork. Now, they say this virus can live on cardboard or paper for 2-3 days. So right there, now I'm going to have this paperwork in my truck. It's impossible to stay clean. And then I'm going to touch my coffee cup. I don't know, guys. I'm going to take you along for a drive. It's going to be interesting. This is definitely not my typical YouTube video. I'm not a YouTube trucking channel, but hey, it's relevant. So there's just no way to keep completely clean. I have no running water, right? But I have alcohol and I have hand sanitizer, so that's nice. It's difficult, and you know, either this virus is as serious as they say or it's not. I don't know. It bothers me because I don't like the unknown, and this is so unknown. I always bring food with me to work. I don't ever eat out. So that's one thing that's definitely taken some of that out of the equation. I don't have to deal with that. So I'm really limited on the people I'll encounter. But still far from sanitary. All right, let's go check this paperwork out. This is how ridiculous it's gotten, right? I have got my paperwork, and so it looks like the only changes that were made were to give space to the guy that works on our trailers, because apparently the outside company there is very concerned. So, quite interesting. I'm a little late, 11 o'clock, about a half hour late. What's done is made everybody angry and distant. The guy that works on our trailers that we're supposed to, his name's specifically mentioned in the little note that was in our lockers about how we're supposed to behave and give space. But there's no space in that driver's room. Very tight quarters. I don't know. I don't think you can hide from this. I think you're just going to end up, everybody's going to have it. And I really don't understand how this happened, how we got to this point where everything is shut down. How we've got to the point where I'm tripping out, which, you know, it takes quite a lot for me to be bothered by something. See, that's another thing about when somebody drives your truck. They move your mirrors around. I tell you one thing. All this stuff about thank you truck drivers is a bunch of horse shit. Trust me, we're not getting treated any different. In fact, just the way we get paid around here, we're so busy that when we're super busy, I work the same amount, but I get paid less. For instance, I have a full trailer. But one of my stores didn't fit on the trailer. So, same amount of work, less money. My second half of the week, 2 stores don't go. Same amount of work, a lot less money. So it's just not a, man, it's just difficult to keep positive. One thing I can tell you for certainty is I do enjoy driving truck. This right here I enjoy, but the anxiety, in which I'm not a fucking anxious person. I don't have anxiety per se, but it's certainly getting there. Because I have underlying conditions, right? I have asthma. Now, have I had issues with asthma in my adult life? No. Did the media make a big deal out of a guy that was 10 years younger than me that had had childhood asthma and outgrew it and still died? They sure did. So, I don't know. Is this media scare tactics? Can't be. Something's there. Something has to be there. I mean, they shut down Las Vegas. They shut down sporting events. They shut everything down. How do you get to that point if there's not something to it? That's the struggle I have. It has to be as serious, if not more serious, than they're letting on. So, I think I am right to be worried. All right, well, I just went through Laughlin, Nevada. It's kind of bizarre. The strip was all but lifeless. There was, there's still people out about. A lot of people out driving around, but definitely a lot less than there would be. And it was interesting. I drove by on the river. They had a little campground there, and there was a lady out giving another lady a haircut, which I thought that was interesting, We're at that point where all the salons are closed down, and that's the option. This is the option right here. I decided to shave my head 2 weeks ago. This is not an unfamiliar haircut to me. I used to shave my head all the time, but recently I had hair, and I would go to the barber shop every couple 3 weeks and get it trimmed up. Different times now. So yeah, just thought it was interesting. Vegas ought to be a real shocker, though. I'm expecting it. I'll be driving through Vegas here in about, I don't know, an hour or so. I expect that to be pretty shocking, honestly. So, all right, let's head to Vegas. I'm rolling through Henderson, Nevada right now. Honestly, it doesn't look much different than any other Sunday. There's a lot of people out and about. It doesn't seem much different than any other Sunday. In fact, the only difference I've really noticed today is when I was coming into Kingman, southbound 93 is usually backed way up because everybody coming back from Vegas. I have so much stress in my shoulders right now. They're just like tense. It's really, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress of the unknown, right? I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of concerns, a lot of scenarios run through my head. I even thought about this scenario. I have some hand sanitizer. My work hasn't provided me anything. They provided me some gloves that are kind of dried out. When you pull them on, they rip. Real cheap gloves. I have some gloves that I bought before all this because, when you work on motorcycles, I like to keep my hands clean, so I've always got those nitrile gloves. I don't have a lot of them. My next thought was, what happens when I run out of hand sanitizer? What then? I have no access to running water. So what then? At what point do I call it and just say it's just not worth it? Because apparently we're never going to be able to find toilet paper, paper towels, or hand sanitizer ever again, I guess. I don't understand. I wish I could put the camera up here, but I don't have a mount that will allow you to see the road. Honestly, you're not going to see much because, let's face it, if you've ever been to Vegas, concrete jungle. And the streets aren't empty, not even close. It's different, but it's certainly not shockingly empty. The pictures I see, I'm sure the strip is empty because it's all casinos. Lots of cars. There's airplanes flying into the airport. I envisioned this a little different from what it actually is. I honestly thought there would be just a shocking few amount of cars, and that's not the case. It's still quite a lot of traffic on the side streets. Really, it almost looks like business as usual, honestly, as far as the roads go. There's something I have noticed that there's more of. There's a much larger law enforcement presence. I've seen a lot more, not so much in Nevada, but in Arizona there was quite a lot more visible law enforcement. My goodness. Some out-of-state plates. That's one thing I think, if they're going to shut things down, they ought to shut down travel, keep it from going from metro population to metro population. Coming up on the strip here, downtown Las Vegas Boulevard, 1.25 miles. Yeah, you get closer to downtown, and there's still quite a lot of traffic. I would call this a normal Sunday. If I didn't know, like if I was asleep for the past 2 months and I woke up today and went to work, I honestly wouldn't think anything different. It looks like any Sunday to me. I was prepared to be shocked. You know, there's cars on the strip. It's not a ghost town. It's not a ghost town. It's weird. There's Binions. We go by Fremont Street. A lot of trucks down there. What they're doing. That was strange. But yeah, coming up here to the junction of 15 and 93, I guess it's a little bit lighter traffic than normal, but not ridiculously so. I was really prepared to be blown away, and I'm not. Weird. Interesting times, eh? It seems like everybody's more treating this like a vacation than anything else. I don't see it. I don't see people staying home. I certainly don't. So, all right, well, I still got another 4 hours left to truck. 4 or 5 hours. Might check back in. This might be the end of the video. I don't know. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Get the notifications when I post another video up. Who knows what's going to be next? Motorcycle video, off-road video, camping videos, or it could just be boring old COVID-19 trucking videos. Just don't know. All right, thanks for watching.